up, yo? It's TBE Trucking. I'm in a little situation right now at Campbell suit. My trailer was supposed to have been ready. A spot load means I was supposed to. When it's a spot load, that means you're picking up a loaded trailer at 3 o'clock. Man, it is almost 7 o'clock right now, November 17th, and I have not been called to the door because now it has turned into a live load. They had no plans on loading the trailer, and they have Martin trailers out in the yard. I don't know if you can see out there. Out there is Martin trailers, like 4 Martin trailers out there, matter of fact. 2 of them are empty. So I don't know why give me a load on the load that is supposed to be taking me home. This load is supposed to be taking me home. They have now given me a load that has turned into a live load, which means I've been sitting here waiting when I should have been asleep. So now I'm in one of them situations where I'm going to have to get up in the middle of the night and drive until morning to make it home from, where the hell am I? Tussle, fuck ass North Carolina. I am in Maxton, North Carolina. That's at the bottom of North Carolina, because south of the border is right at the bottom of North Carolina. I'm like 17 miles from that south of the border albatross thing that's going on over the little lights. Then when you get over there, it ain't really a bunch of nothing. But yeah, I'm at the bottom of North Carolina, and I have to go all the way to Dover, Delaware to get home to the Eastern Shore. So my GPS is saying that's 8 hours and 40 minutes. So I'll have the time once my clock starts over. I've been here 5 hours. Got 5 to go. I've been on break for some reason. This stupid Qualcomm won't even let me do a split where I put myself in a sleeper for 8 hours, then I can leave, which means I would only have 4 left. But 4 hours left, 5 hours left, it ain't really a big difference. I'm just gonna stay until my clock resets and just leave out of here in the middle of the night, because this is ridiculous, man. Like, they say it's no overnight parking, but I don't give a damn. I'm not moving. All of us, some of these guys have been here a couple of hours. You got a Volvo and a Freightliner over here. These 2 have been here as long as I've been here. So, and you got trucks in the door that have been there. Like, there's a Martin trailer all the way down. I don't know if you can see that because of that stupid light, but there's a Martin trailer down there. And there's trucks getting in and out. I don't understand that one with a Western Express. He just came in here, got a door, but everybody going in that door has been coming in and out. And I've just been sitting here for the past 5 hours. So I don't care. It takes 2 hours to load me. I'll catch a nap when I'm getting loaded, and I'll catch another nap a couple more hours before I leave, and I just have to drive through the night to make it home. And that's all it is, man, because this is craziness. It's bad enough these loads be heavy as hell. Like, I think it's like a 43 or 44,000 pound load of freaking canned food going to Walmart in Smyrna, Delaware. So Smyrna's like 20 minutes from where I live. So I'm just gonna go home, catch me a cat nap, get my daughter to take me back to the truck, and then go ahead and take it on in. I was just trying to make it home for my 13-year-old. It's her birthday tomorrow, so that's the business, Danielle. So I'm trying to make it home for her birthday. That's why I'm trying to bust my ass like I'm to get home. But this is craziness, real crazy. These Qualcomms have been breaking down, not working right. I can't show you what's going on with it now because it just went down. But yes, this is what's going on with me right now. I actually called in to my first live, and like old Gilly 718 guilty 718. You don't know why I call him guilty. It's guilty 718. I called in into his program, did a little confession that I started off my YouTube situation a little wrong, that I actually made out better once I started doing the Stevenson reviews. The Stevenson reviews got more views for me than anybody else. Everybody loves to hear reviews on Stevenson, and I got a million stories on Stevenson, so I'll have more of those. I have more of that coming out. Also, Life at, I think I did 1, 2, and 3, which was my orientation. Then me getting in the trainer's truck, trainer's time. Then when I got back, it did Alliance. But there's a little bit in there that I left out that went on there at Stevenson. Here comes somebody else. What the fuck is he doing? Because he parking too. Man, we're fucked out here tonight. But I called in the Guilty's program to talk about that damn old folks channel motherfucker, man. He's the worst, bro. And I got from another YouTuber recommended his channel, and he recommended his channel, so I'm just on there, like, from the first video I watched to the last video I watched, which was like 11 videos of my life that I can't get back. Like, I can't get that time back that I spent listening to him argue with people. Like, he's just arguing. He's just arguing the whole time. He's just arguing. He's just mad for no reason. Like, yeah, I don't think it would hurt at all to do a review on him. That I don't even think it would get any views, for seriously. I don't even think it would, because I don't think nobody gives a damn. He only got 5,000 subscribers, and I think that's what his problem is. He's got people with way more subscribers than him constantly attacking him for his bullshit. And yeah, he's just a trip, man. But I ain't gonna waste too much time talking about that old fucker. But he's just making older people look bad, period. I'm in my fucking mid-40s now, and I don't want motherfuckers talking about me the same way they talking about him. So you got to straighten that mess out, bro. You got to get it together. He's got to straighten it out. Maybe that's just part of his personality. You know, some people, that is part of their personality, is to argue just to fight all the time. And I think that's just part of his personality. That's part of who he is as a person. And that's maybe fucked up, but that's just maybe that's not who I am. Once I realize I've done something wrong, I immediately correct it and I'll do something different. Like, I made a review on Trucker Brown, and once I realized that didn't feel right, I didn't really pay attention to any video he made about it, because he gets so much hate that he just felt that it was hate, so he probably didn't address me directly. I don't think he would even spend the energy, somebody with 60,000 viewers addressing me. But once I realized that, like, I immediately straightened that up and I stopped it. I stopped doing that, and I admitted that to Guilty when I called him. Like, nah, that's not the route I want to take. That's not the content I want to start out with. And two, yeah, that's just not the person I am. Like, I'm not an arguing with you, arguing about you, hating on you all the time type of nigga. Like, I don't do that. So I just thought it'd be nice content. I was wrong. Me and my wife talked about it. Scratch that. Not doing that no more. Like, but for people like Grown Folks Channel, like, I may spend the energy, a little bit of energy talking about him, but I don't know. I don't really think it'll get any views, and nor does anybody want to hear about him whatsoever. So, like I said, this is my situation tonight out here, and this was a spot load turned into a live load 5 hours later, and waiting on a bitch to call me so I can go in and go over there and start getting loaded. But some of these guys have had green lights, and they're just parked there. If you can see those green lights flashing where some of these trucks are, like, some of them have been there before I pulled around here. And maybe they just like, the hell with it, they're not moving. But I don't know. Maybe they just ain't even got to their trucks yet. That may be the case. I'm not sure. But I know Snyder's out this bitch deep, out Campbell's food. Campbell Soup. And I know they're out here deep. That's another company I was thinking about driving for. But I heard they don't like to get you home, so they want you to be out for 3 weeks at a time. But when it comes time to getting you home, then all of a sudden they ain't got nothing going that way. And you know, and I know there are Snyder trailers every damn where, everywhere. You don't never see nothing. You're gonna see a Snyder's trailer. Them damn things they're everywhere. So yeah, that's a company I was thinking about pulling for once I became an owner operator, not a company driver. No, owner operator. That's the only way I would pull for them. But right now I'm down between Snyder, Landstar, and USA Trucking as far as pulling under their authority, because I'm not prepared to go out there on my own. I've only been trucking for a couple of years, and I just need somebody to hold my hand for a little bit until I learn how to talk to these brokers. And that's the only way you're going to learn to talk to brokers is by talking to them. There's no book on it. Nobody can explain to you the science of negotiation until you start negotiating yourself. So that's all that boils down to. So who the fuck is that walking across there? Let's see, you cracker. So I don't know what he's up. Yeah, is he loaded? Let me see, this motherfucker's loaded. Is he? I can't see if he's got a light. If he's got a green light, yeah, he got a green light, motherfucker. But yeah, all right, man. It's TBE. I'm out. A little bit of content tonight. Got a chance to talk to my man Guilty, and that was it. But hopefully, some of these other guys will start having channels where people can call in and shit. That was all right, man. Got a little bit of confession. I had a chance to make a little bit of confession to the brother and kick it with him for a little bit. And man, he was all right. He's all right. I don't know how he came off when he first started doing your YouTube channel. I was just trying to fill him out at first. He was beefing a lot with everybody, threatening to beat people up when he seen them and stuff. But I guess that's part of YouTube when you first start off. You know what I mean? But everybody grows. His channel's grown, and his content is grown more than anything else. He doesn't do this old cheap content that I'm doing right now. So, like I said, we all grow. We all grow, man. Like I said, I plan on getting the truck. I'm gonna do more content about my process of getting this truck, buying this truck, and then becoming an owner operator leased on through a carrier, because I'm not prepared to go out there in that deep water by myself. All right, man, it's TBE. I'm out. Y'all take it easy.